This is iLLANOiZE Radio with Biko, iLLANOiZE Jones, and Pretty Riot going down right now.
As always, we bring you guys some of the illest guests from around the city and globe. And today, we got the homie Lil Blessin in the building.
Blessin.
Man, how you feeling?
Feeling great. I'm feeling like a blessing, you know.
I hear that.
Where did the name come from?
Well, I'm a 2-time cancer patient. I had lymphoma. I was diagnosed with cancer. Like, as soon as I turned 18, like my 18th birthday, I got sick. It was crazy, but yeah, I had cancer, and everybody like around was like calling me Blessin. Like, bro, you a blessing. You a blessing this. You a blessing that. And my rap name was like Mac or something before. So like, cause me and my cousin.
Your name was Mac something or just Mac?
Nah, so look, me and my cousin Kevin Lavelle. Okay. That's my cousin.
Word?
Yeah,
that's bro. Shout out.
Yeah, that's my boy. Love him to death. We started doing this music stuff together. If it weren't for him, I probably wouldn't be half the nigga I am with this music shit. So, yeah, me and him was watching Mac and Devin go to high school one day, right? And we had ate some Fannie Mae brownies, but we was in the crib tweaking like we was off the drugs. So he like, his name Kevin, you feel me? And I was like, shit, my real name started with a D, so it was like, I'm gonna be Mac. So
Mac.
So it was like Mac and Kevin. It's cool. We started doing music, and then that was that. But yeah, then we I got sick during that whole process. I was doing music to myself. Like, I was in the hospital. I had my MacBook, and I had an iPhone headphones, and I recorded on GarageBand, and I was releasing music through the hospital and stuff like that. And yeah, so like,
So how did that motivate you to like, you know, continue and push?
it was the only thing that really kept me, like, I say sane. Not like sane, but you feel me, like, kept my mind off it. Like, I knew that if I just sat there and was like lost in that shit, it wasn't nothing good gonna come out of it. I was gonna sit there and be lost in it.
It was your therapy pretty much.
Yeah, basically.
Damn, you say 2 times?
Yeah, twice. That's why I didn't go to college.
So if you had the chance, would you have went to college?
I went to college twice, but each time it was like, first time it was like 2 weeks. Then that's when they first got it. It was like, yeah, you got cancer. I'm like, all right, got you. You have to leave there. Then I got in remission. I'm like, all right, I'm going to go back to school because I want to major in business. And yeah, I got sick again. After like the first semester, I got sick again. I'm like, all right, this ain't it.
I just want to know, like, when they told you had cancer, what was the feeling like, man?
What's the first thing that went through your mind?
By the time they actually told me, like, for a minute, like, I went a whole year with them saying I had something called Still's disease, and it's like a form of arthritis, but it's like more the blood or something like that. And it was like a whole year I went with that. And by the time they told me that like I had cancer, I knew. Like, I kind of knew within myself, like, because everything they was giving me, trying to cure me for what they said I had, it wasn't working. But everything I look up on my own time, it'd be like, this is what this is. Like, you know, you got cancer, bro. Like, this is what's going on. This really what's going on. So it's like, I had to, when they told me, it was like, they just told me. It was like, I heard them. I'm like, all right, cool. But my little brother right there, Poppy, he was in the room with me, and my mom and my family was in there, and he had wrote on this, like, whiteboard, I got 2 options. It's this type of treatment or this type of treatment. My little brother sat there, and he went through all the treatments with me. He told me, like, look, you can take this one because I feel like this one going to work for you. Woo. So by the time they told me, we had a plan, and I was just like, all right. Little bro was like, well, you straight.
Man, I got to give a round of applause.
Yeah,
Oh, man, yo.
Yeah,
That's deep, man. Jesus Christ.
And
Woo.
then the blessing was born.
Yes.
yeah, basically.
Now let's get into the music, my brother. Man, you definitely had yes, it is. He had a story to tell right there. That
Hey, he said, let's talk
I
about
just
it.
shed a thug tear, yo. Like, for real, like damn, man. Like, that's a motivational story to hear. You feel me? Coming from all that, you know what I mean. The support system you had around you for that, like, how was that?
It was, I mean, when it come to family, my family was always there, you know. It was pretty, like, plenty, like, people that was like supposed to be your homies. And around them times, niggas start acting weird. Like, but then I never blame people for not really rocking with me a lot during them times because I just felt like y'all wouldn't understand it because y'all ain't never, you feel me, had to go through it. So people don't understand it. I ain't got ain't nobody friend no way. So, you know, I just looked at it like, oh well, bro, I'm alive.
So you said pretty much when you was going through your hard time, nobody was pretty much there to help, you know, for you to vent to.
When it come to friends, nah. Family though.
Yeah.
My family is my friend, so that's who's always there. And I had my grandma. My grandma passed on August 14th last year, though. But me and my grandma was like, that was my best friend in the whole world. Like, literally, I don't care about nobody else. When it comes to my grandma, that's my lady. And me and her was sick all the time at the same time. So if I ain't in the hospital one week, she in there, and I'm in there with her. Or I'm in the hospital, or she's sitting in there with me watching Cat Williams documentaries and, comedy shows and all types of stuff. So
that's tough.
Yeah,
that's super tough to have two family members, you know, flip flopping back and forth in the hospital,
but
man.
If it weren't for my mama, and my granny, they put up with a lot and they pushed through a lot. So you know, I appreciate them with all my heart. Yeah.
You say you was in a studio recording. And not in the studio, but you was in the hospital still recording music on GarageBand. That experience, like, how was that? Like, was the people like, you know, was they giving you any problems, or was they rocking to the music? Or?
Actually, like all my nurses or anybody that came, the doctors, they rocked with me hard. Like, I was in the hospital. Anytime I go to hospital I'm picky, so I ain't finna eat no hospital food that much. Like, if I gotta eat it, then I eat it. But if I ain't gotta eat it, I'm not finna eat this. I was ordering Uber Eats, all types of stuff. You know, my granny then would come up there with full Thanksgiving. I spent 2 Thanksgivings in a row in the hospital. And each time though, I had family come up there like with the whole Thanksgiving. Like, they bring me plates, and I want to eat. They trying to give me like diets and stuff. I'm like, man, I ain't finna eat that, bro. Like, y'all tweaking, man. I want some grains.
You
I want
feel me?
some.
Right, you want some good shit.
They giving you stuff with no salt,
You feel me?
no salt, no pepper.
Yeah, I had my own personal bottle of hot sauce in there. They
hot sauce.
They went and got me an HDMI cord so I could hook my game up. Like, I was in the Gucci. I was at Northwestern, so you know I got the views and all. So yeah, I'm cooling.
So it was like home. You made it like home, pretty much.
I had to.
Did any of your nurses remember any of your lyrics, or did they know any of your songs?
I don't know. Probably it's one nurse that was in there. I got her on video. I was just rapping, and I had her like in the video. It's talking about some holla, and she yeah. Then you know, I think though probably maybe who knows. Shout out to them though. They ain't never shut me down.
Shout out to the nurses, man.
Yeah, shout out
to the whole staff. Right. The whole staff, man.
I was crazy because I was just wondering, like today, like yesterday night, I was on YouTube looking for your videos. I'm like, oh, bro, I ain't putting no videos out in a year. Yeah. And I was like, man, what was the hiatus for? I didn't know until now. So
no, the videos though, it was me trying to find a videographer that I felt like would be to part with my creativity. I don't want to, like, when I do video, I don't want no regular video. Anybody could get a group of friends and jump around and make a video, you feel me?
That's all they do.
Yeah.
My music ain't there, though. That's why I feel like my music, my biggest part of my music is my creativity. So I'm not going to lower my creativity just to work with one person.
I like that.
You know, I just recently found another videographer, me and him just locked in. I got videos coming soon, you feel me?
You know, so by you speaking on visuals, and, you know, you putting your passion behind good concepts, do you feel like visuals are the next step to taking the artist to another level?
Of course, yeah. It play a part. I feel like I did a lot without videos as well, though, like my streams, and I feel like people hear me off just the music. And I feel like me letting them see it, though, and see my vision behind all that is going to make it 10 times better. So I'm excited for that.
What's your writing process like?
I don't want to get on here and be like, I'm just on right, but I don't be trying to
you
write.
ain't even got to say that, because, it's not like, I tune into your lives, and you'll just be on live rapping, and it be raw, and I'll be like, how? How, Sway? Like, how does that happen?
I feel like I wrote so much that it was like, all right, if I'm sitting here just writing this, I could do this off the head. So I steered away from writing so much, but I do like, I mean, I guess I could say something, and if I ain't gonna remember, I'll jot it down, and then I'll bring it back up or say something. You feel me? So, no, I don't really write that much, but I write. You know,
That's dope. It still jogs my mind that you did not write anything to that. It just came out naturally.
Yeah, we like I put on the beat, and I told him just press record, and I ran it and sent it to Flex. He sent it back within like 30 minutes.
When you do that, do you ever not feel like satisfied with your verses?
Yeah, of course. I mean, I know when I'm like, can I say bullshitting?
Yeah.
I know when I'm bullshitting, and I know when I'm like, all right, yeah, this hard. We can go ahead and work with this. You know, I never just like, I could one take something and then still go back and be like, yeah, let me do it over, but I'm gonna say it this better, like this time.
Yeah.
Ooh, so you feel me? You know, I'm heavy on myself when it comes to music.
And you
Like,
should be.
So one thing like I like about Lil Blessin is that you don't sound like, I mean, I said this last week, but you don't sound like any other artist I know, but I feel like that's really within like your cadences and just like your flows. Like, this could be a dumb question, but where did that come from? Like, is that something that you had time to work on, or is it like, do that shit come to you naturally?
my whole goal with this was to be different and stand out. Like, if you looked on that post when I posted your video, like, my mom was like, you doing what I taught you to do. My mom always told me never to be no follower. Don't do nothing. Even if you with this person all the time, don't do nothing like they do it, because if you doing something like somebody else, then who is you?
Yep.
And I basically just, with my music, I always wanted people to hear my music for what it is. I don't go in there and be like, yeah, I'm gonna do this flow, and then like if it come out and I like it, then I'm gonna run with it. But I never try not to sound like, I do try not to sound like people, but then again, I don't really try not to sound like people, because it just never really happens, that effect that I do sound like people.
What track you feel like you laid your best verse on, from freestyling?
It's some unreleased stuff, but I want to say I got a Rich Vision freestyle that's so hard, like it's so crazy, and I'm waiting to drop that. That's probably one of my hardest, cause I just rolled the whole beat the way through. Like, I punched in. I ain't just one take it, but I was punching in, but it was still just like, it was off top, and it was just like, man.
Who produced it?
J Noir. J Noir produced almost everything I got. That's my
combination.
That's my engineer. That's my producer. That's probably one of my best friends. I owe him a lot within all this. Like, I wouldn't be who I am without him taking his time out of his life to actually work with me and care so much about what I do with myself. And I just, with a lot of that's what a lot of people. That's the whole Rich Vision. A lot of people do stuff for me with this music that I feel like you have no reason to. Like, why do you want to do this? Why y'all give me this interview? You feel me? Like, y'all don't have to. So I show my appreciation to everybody. I appreciate everything, because there ain't no reason that you have to. You just like my music, y'all.
Big facts.
You feel me?
My brother. So before we actually get into Rich Vision, I wanted to ask you, J Noir, is he in the studio with you?
Yeah.
So you have an in-house, and we were just talking to D Brooks and him about this, how he was saying it's best for producers to actually work with a team. Yeah. And hearing you say that, how you and J Noir are always cooking up, you can hear it, like y'all bond with each other now.
We sit there and just make anything out of anything. Like, we could take the weirdest sound and he'll just try to flip it. And if not, like, usually, like lately we've been like doing this thing where I'll be on the mic and he'll be making a beat while I'm just like running through words trying to figure out where to go with it. And he'll just sit there and making the beat.
That's custom. That's custom. It's like all custom made. Like,
that boy hard. It's
shout out to J Noir.
Shout out to
him. Now let's get into Rich Vision.
That's the guys.
How did you guys come about to make this dope creative group, man?
My sister. Okay, so. Well, Rich Vision's already created before I recently
joined. That's what I should have said. How did you join in Rich Vision?
So my sister was and a part of Rich Vision. Like, that was that group of friends. They all knew each other, and me and Flex had already did Favorite and everything together. And my sister kept telling me, like, you need like a team behind you, like, 'cause you getting hot. Like I see it. Like you just need somebody behind you. Woo, woo. And she was like, why you don't just go with Richard? Why you don't be plugging them and just talk to them? And I'm thinking like, you know, like it never came about. Like nothing ever came of it. So I was just like, you know what? Why not? So Plug was on live one day, and I told him like, hey, sign me to Rich Vision. And he was like, he thought I was playing. Like everybody thought I was playing. And he was like, we gonna talk about it. And we ended up talking about it. We went to me, him, and TB went to what's that restaurant with the titties?
Hooters?
No, not that one. It's another
To
one.
the Kilt?
Yeah, that one right there.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that one right there. Yeah, and
What's
we went
the
there
restaurant with the titties?
With the titties.
Yeah. they took me there, and we went there. We talked about it. They laid out a plan, and I've been Rich Vision since. I'm RVS. I see a check. I see a jet pull on my wet. You feel me? Like
I hear that, my
You know?
brother. I hear that.
shout out the whole RVS collective. Shout out DJ Lena Bands too.
Hey,
Big
yes.
shout out.
Shout out DJ
Man.
Lena
Shout out DJ
Bands.
Lena Bands. She's
Hey,
sick
man.
right now. She was supposed to be here with me. I'm kind of mad at her, but I ain't even gonna tweak with her. I love her, and without her, that's another person that Blessin
Your
with me.
official
You feel me?
DJ.
She's super dope, man.
That's
when
my-
it comes to
that's
them
my-
ones and
She's
twos.
dope.
How do it feel to have some of like the dopest creatives in the city right now backing you? Because a lot of people don't. It's a lot of people that probably wish they was in that position or wish they could get cool with Rich Vision, and you was able to just kind of like just walk your way into that. Like, how does that feel?
It's crazy because like that's another thing when I just feel like y'all don't have to do anything for me, you know. Nobody has to do anything. Or nobody has to care about my music, but you do. And that's just like that's how I feel. I just feel like I'm appreciative. I'm thankful for everything that's coming my way, and I'm you know I'm same way they back me. I'm backing them. We gonna rock forever.
So in Gucci Bandana, you was talking about it's 2019.
It's 20. Hey, you see how people stole that though? Like I promise, I was the first person to
Say
say
that.
2019.
It was in Gucci Bandana.
It was in the song before 2019. It was 2018, and I said it. And I start seeing pages. Shout out J Lulu too, cause she the only person that like if she use it, she tags me. She be like, shout out Blessin for the
At least give you your credibility.
Yeah,
you
man,
know, she
Cite
cited
your
her
sources,
source.
people.
You
Cite
feel
your
me?
Everybody
sources.
else, niggas be wildin',
They be
man.
biting.
Biting, man.
Bruh.
You feel me?
Tell them get off. Tell them stop
Get
rocking.
off, you feel me? Get off of that, bro. Cause it's like it's 2019. I ain't say it was 2018. I ain't say it was 2014. It's 2019. Y'all trying to steal the sauce. It ain't gonna work for y'all because I'm hot. You know, I ain't never want to talk. But since we talking, let's talk about it.
Talk about it.
I'm ready.
Talk
to-
about it.
Y'all know you ready to turn up, man.
Look, let's talk. Oh, he ready to talk. He got something he want to
So
say. I'm
since
trying
you want to talk, you know, we finna talk about this little Moody track you got.
Shout out Moody.
So
man.
is the song about Lil Moody? Yes or no?
Yeah, sure.
No, we need a straight answer.
Yes or no?
So look, I made the Lil Moody song. Me and Moody had like just got off the phone. That's my homie. Moody is an amazing artist, and I wish nothing but the best for her. Cause this year she gonna shake something this year, you know. And I got a lot of faith in Moody. Moody is my friend. Me and Moody I did not have sexual relations with that woman. I ain't even been none of that. You feel me? That's my dog though. Like I look at her like my little sister. I want to see her grow and push with this shit. Moody is literally next, and I got a lot backing behind her.
Shout
and,
out my baby Lil Moody.
you know. And when I made the song though, I had the night before I heard that Moments in Love sample. That's what we got that from. And I've been knew the song, but we had heard the sample, and I'm like, man, I got to do something to this. And I took it to J Nar. J Nar started making the beat, and I just started saying, yeah, shorty, whole lot of gang, shorty. And after that, it just went. And I had just got off the phone with her, so when I said, hey, Lil Moody UT, I was literally like just thinking about shorty. So it was like, all right, fuck it, that's what it is. I'm finna run with it. I'm gonna call it Lil Moody. It did kind of what I expected it to do. Yeah.
So before we get into this track, I gotta ask you. You know, are you single?
Oh yeah.
I don't know if Moody's single, but if it was to come down to it, you think y'all are going a little?
Big
You know?
old shady
nah, bro.
people.
Nah,
Wow.
let me see.
Yeah, hey, I'm trying to be little connection in this month.
Hey, nah, it ain't even all that.
missed.
Me and Moody, Me and Moody, we too much alike. That's my slime. You feel me? Like we be on the same page.
That's the best time. That's
I don't think y'all know.
Same page. Me and Moody be on the same page,
be on
but
the
it ain't
same
that
books.
page. Yeah,
Okay.
But let the people know if you have any upcoming projects, releases, and things of that nature.
What's happening in 2019? Like, what's happening in Lil Blessin's year? Right.
You know what's crazy, right? I'm working on the project. I mean, I got like, I want to say 2, but I don't want to push it. Like,
how many unreleased songs you sitting on right now? Like, just an estimate of how many just songs that you're sitting on right now.
Probably like, I'd probably say like, that's gonna get released. Probably around like 40 something.
Wow. It's a lot of work.
So, I mean, I got a lot of music. I got Planet Blessing is that was supposed to be the tape that dropped last year, but I ain't want to drop no tape because I just feel like, what's the point of me dropping a tape right now? I feel like I could do a lot with singles. I feel like I got hot through the city off snippets. Like, people start rocking with me off snippets. So I'm like, till I feel like y'all want a tape, then you ain't really gonna. I'm gonna keep working and doing visuals. I'm gonna just focus right now. First quarter probably get a lot of visuals out of me. February you might get a little EP or something because R&B Blessing is another thing because I be singing and shit. Bro, it's gonna be R&B Blessing.
You gotta do that one.
Yeah, I need that.
Yeah, I be singing and shit on the low. So you feel me?
You say
Mr. Penny Dropper 2.0. So
I mean, get the people your social media. Let them know where they can find you, my man.
Twitter is Lil Blessin, just regular LILBLESSIN, and Instagram is LILBLESSIN and 2 N's because somebody stole my name, but they ain't got no pictures on their shit, so it's weird. Yeah, man,
it be like
just
that.
report their page a million times, and then maybe you'll get
Oh God,
that's
your
man,
like
that.
But yeah, other than that,
y'all petty. I just want to let y'all know.
First of all, if they ain't got no pictures, they are not utilizing Instagram for that platform.
How
Right?
you gonna be me? And
I
not
understand
be
because that's how I feel about Pretty Riot. I just really want that lady to give me my Pretty Riot name.
We all on the same.
So we just trying to help Lil Blessin get his A name. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're gonna report that page right now.
That page right now. Get rid of that other imposter.
Only time we gonna tell y'all to report somebody's stuff.
We straight just snitched on somebody, G. Like for real.
Just because you could fit your name, because
You
ain't
feel
nobody
me?
else want
I mean,
it.
Somebody do got my name.
You have to put 88 on the end of it.
Somebody got my
So
name.
you should understand the pain too.
I'm a single person. I pull up. My pull up game is me in 2019. I ain't for none.
I'm on that same shit with Robert that you on. Robert on some weird shit.
Look, my man's know his name. Just follow him on Facebook.
We not fucking with Robert.
On my mama. We catch Robert. We put him
on Robert
I think
ass.
he's talking about R. Kelly.
Yeah, bitch, I wish you would touch another girl at Kenwood on phone. Y'all
we
wild
making
as
orange
shit.
John thought we was talking about a random person named Robert.
It don't even matter. I'm rolling with him.
Nah, we ain't rocking with Robert 2019. I can't rock with Robert.
So
we not rocking with him personally, or we not rocking with his music either.
Man, I ain't even rocking with the music, bro. Robert, you wildin', bro.
We
15? Come on, man, that's wild, bro.
Them some good samples he got.
I mean, bro, I don't see nothing wrong with a little bump and grind unless they, ain't legal.
Old enough.
They old enough to bump and grind. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Look, I'm good with all. I love older women. That's my preference.
Sure. Now
I wish R. Kelly did too. We've been sitting here discussing it if he loved older women. Okay.
Now, before we let you leave, you brought us an exclusive. So you know what I'm saying? Introduce this joint one time, my brother, and we gonna play. We gonna spin that thing.
This is EE, ain't it? Yeah. This EE produced by J Noir. That shit raw, bro. I ain't never want to talk, but since we talking, let's talk about it.
You feel me? We finna get
You gotta put that on shirts, bro. You gotta put that on shirts, bro. You put that on shirts, I'm gonna buy one.
I said 2019. I seen niggas still at. I said this on here just to watch niggas still at. You feel me?
I'm a sorry fan. I'm gonna give you your credit.
He got his eyes open all 2019.
Come say that one more time so I can get it right.
I ain't never want to talk, but since we talking, let's talk about it.
Blessings. That's how I'm gonna end it every time.